Josh Banks with Coach Abram Capel inside the Mountaintop, where our game's already underway, and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams started the game with a turnover. Tiffen Columbian basketball. Another turnover. Walton looks to push. Great feed. Brooke from Scully gets the layup on the fast break. Mia Zayas on the other end. Upper Sandusky looking to pressure here.
Yeah, quick trade of baskets. Both teams showing some pressure here. Looks like Columbians in a three-quarter court, like a 1-2-2 to kind of start the game here. Zeiss out front. Looks like she's got a lot of length, which could be curious to see how Grace Walton deals with that throughout the night.
Absolutely. Gets it to Grace on the wing. Addie Newman back from a shoulder injury. Another turnover here for the Lady Rams. They've got to kind of calm down a little bit. 2 turnovers in their first 3 possessions.
Yeah, and they throw it here to the corner. Don't have it on the replay here, but definitely one of the areas you want to keep the ball away from. Looks like that's Columbians trying to bait him to throw it there.
Thrown away by Hart.
Kick the ball there, yeah.
Not something you're going to see Upper Sandusky do very often. They don't feed it down low. Ella Ham's a good little ball player down in the post. She does have a couple. She's got an up and over hook. She'll go up and under every now and then, but they're more of a drive and kick team. They want to get Newman and Walton open for that 3-point shot. Newman.
Columbians in an extended 2-3 here. Good skip pass.
Inside the Ham. Trapping the corner every time they get there.
Good ball movement, though.
Great ball movement, and there's Grace Walton, who's shooting 50+% from 3 on the season.
Yeah, that's incredible. She's at 55% according to the league stats that we have, that's remarkable. Oh, good anticipation there. Good left hand.
She's going to step to the line where she shoots 55% from the line.
Only 9 attempts though, so I wouldn't read too far into that because there's not a lot of kids that shoot better from the 3-point line than they do the free throw line.
Not very many girls or boys you see that get up more threes than foul shots in a season so far. 3-1. Splits the pair.
Hope Morris with a big offensive rebound there off the bench.
Yeah, as Hope's checked into the game. Walton again. She's got another open look. In and out. And they're going to call it travel. As you're going to see it here. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. But the officials saw it differently, so it doesn't really matter what we think. Upper full court man here. Want to challenge the youth here of Tiffen Columbian.
Madison Hart gets a steal. Walton's going to look to push. Newman in the corner.
Both teams a little sloppy here to start. We got a couple turnovers on 4 for Upper Sandusky, at least 2 or 3 from Columbian, and everybody just trying to get their feet wet here as we settle in, including ourselves with some technical difficulties here early on.
Yeah, just the joys of running off of high school internet sometimes can make our life rather interesting up here. That's a great pass up court. Scully looked to get it to Morris. She made the save, didn't get a back court call, but it goes out of bounds.
Listen, I know Coach Vent wants to kind of get up and down here a little bit, but with 5 turnovers in the first quarter, yeah, there's a time to kind of pump the brakes, and that's probably, you know, going to be a message here pretty quick if they have another one.
Because you're going to see Bryn Cundiff check into the game for the first time. She goes for that rebound. Almost better off to let that go. I don't know that it touched.
I think it was off Columbian, and I think by her going for it made the referee think that it was off her.
Good ball fake. Can't knock it down, which is, didn't get a chance to talk about it, but this Tiffen Columbian Lady Tornadoes team, they only average 28 points a game on the season. Great feed.
Great pass.
Great feed from Walton to Ham.
Yeah, listen, she's so under control, Grace Walton, that is. When she has the basketball, here she is with the steal.
Now they're going to look to run again.
Upper Sandusky wants to track me. That's a good take there. Geez.
And Grace Walton doing what we've got to see her do all year. She's got 6 of the first 10 for these Lady Rams. As we'll go ahead and jump into a little pregame team spotlight for the Tiffen Columbian Tornadoes, coming in at 1-3, led by Coach J.C. Foose. As I just talked about, Coach, only averaging 28.5 points a game. They're giving up 46 points per game. They do average 12.5 steals, but you can't give up 46 points a game and expect to win very many high school girls basketball games when you're only scoring in the 28 range.
No, but with that being said, you know, some of the opponents that they've played have all been bigger than them. Well, maybe not bigger than them, but some really strong girls basketball. I mean, Liberty Benton here, one of the best teams in Northwest Ohio, to give up 65 to them. And you know, they only have one senior on their roster. So if I'm going to give Tiffen Columbian a little bit of credit, we're only 4 games into the season. Coach Foose is going to, you know, go back to the drawing board and iron out some of these things and hopefully get those stats turned around as the season moves along.
Yeah, and we'll take a look at Abby Felsky, who's our player spotlight tonight. She's 3rd on the team in points, 2nd in assists, and leads the team in rebounds, blocks, and steals. As we're back to action here, a very, very talented junior forward for them. Biggest player on the floor right now for them, and it shows. As Walton gets another rebound, something she does very well from her point guard position is rebound the basketball.
No, she does. Columbian's still staying in this 2-3 zone.
Bailey Fox is going to catch and shoot in the corner. Short and right. But that shot's going to be there all night long if they stay in this zone and they don't rotate around.
Yeah, it looked like they screened the bottom of the zone. I don't know if it was a design play or just like a little bit of zone motion that Coach Vent has drawn up. But you're right, there's going to be corner 3 opportunities throughout the night. It's just a matter of making shots.
As they're playing very, very tight man-to-man. It's going to be a foul on Hope Morris.
Foul on Upper Sandusky number 5, Hope Morris.
Good pass, good closeout. Just got that arm coming down, and you know, would rather see her go straight up and see if Rannigan can make a left-handed layup there.
Free throws up and good. Makes it 10-3, Lady Rams.
Yeah, much needed bucket there for Tiffen Columbians. Let's see if that kind of jump starts anything here. They showed some 1-2-2 pressure early, kind of back into a 2-3 zone. Let's see if they kind of get into that here after this made free throw.
As it is up and good. Rannigan cash money on her free throws. Brinkundiff takes control and throws it away.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure. I don't know exactly what that was, but nonetheless. So another player to watch out for who just shot that three from Columbian was Lexi Beeston. And my guess is, if I'm not mistaken, Logan Beeston is her older brother. So just a freshman playing for Columbian. Somebody to keep an eye out, not just tonight, but years moving forward for sure.
Yeah, and she's one of the leading scorers for this team as well. Top 3 scorer on the team as well. You look at this Columbian roster, and like you had already mentioned, they are very young, as that's going to be a jump ball. I believe it's going to go to Upper Sandusky. They're very young, so you're running into a situation where they're big. They're bigger size-wise, height-wise than Upper Sandusky is, but these girls are learning what it's like to play at the varsity level, because when you come from 8th grade as a freshman for Beeston, you come from that middle school level to now playing at the varsity level. It's a completely different pace of game and just a completely different ball game in general.
No, absolutely. The speed, the physicality, there's definitely an adjustment to be had. But, you know, with her being their second leading scorer through 5 games, looks like she's getting adjusted just fine. Good ball movement by Upper Sandusky.
As you heard, Brinkundiff wanting the ball, open for a 3-point look, didn't get seen soon enough. It's going to turn into a jump ball, which is going to end up being Tiffen Columbian ball.
I thought Upper had a couple chances to get some shots off there. I thought they were a little too passive. I mean, I like, and Coach Vent's probably sending the message, hey, we want to hunt for not just a good shot, but a great shot. But you would like to get a shot off every possession for certain before you turn it over. So,
well, one thing that I've already noticed just in this first quarter is this Upper Sandusky team, Elham had to finish, Grace Walton had a run-out layup and then a run-out foul where she split the pair. Other than that, they want to shoot the ball. They want to shoot it from deep, and that's the shot that they're looking for. Brooke Scully got a rebound under the hoop. Probably could have taken a power dribble and got a layup. Instead, she kicked it out, and it ended up in a turnover. Great feed inside. And there's Felsky with the 2 points.
Yeah, kind of like you mentioned, talking about just size of roster, Tiffen Columbian's making it very apparent that they want to go inside to get their buckets. And, you know, a 10-2 lead just kind of dissolved to 10-6 as we end the first quarter.
And after that 10-6 lead for the Rams, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll go over some more of that pregame stuff that we missed out on when we get back from this break, Coach.
Need a construction team that can do it all? Bo Lacey Construction delivers experience you can trust, done right on time, with free estimates and special financing offered for roofing, siding, gutters, windows, bathrooms, decks, to the highest standards of excellence, quality, and knowledge in the industry. Bring your next project to life with Bo Lacey Construction.
Josh Banks, Abram Capel back inside the Mountaintop where, as we just heard, Tiffen running that 1-2-2 pressure, gets a steal, and then almost throws it away themselves. They really want to feed. It looks like they're really trying to feed Felsky down low. They had several open looks in the first quarter that they just missed that would make this a completely different basketball game, only down 4. Morris gets another steal. And I know we talked about she shoots 58% from 3, but you almost want to go get fouled.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Scully kind of finish that in transition, and instead she elected to defer to Grace Walton in transition, which, you know, that's your best player, right? An in-rhythm 3, but at the same time, like you said, Hope Morris leads her in transition. I would have liked to see her kind of go up and at the very least maybe draw a foul and get yourself to the free throw line.
Upper still trusting the man-to-man. They're going to feed it down low. Again, just missing. Offensive rebound, almost thrown away again.
Yeah, and again, Tiffen Columbian looking to go inside. Just a little 1-4 high set that turns into a high-low. Had a good look at it. Drop step going to her right hand. Just wasn't able to finish. We'll see if we can get another good possession. See, look, they're posting Zeiss here hard.
Zeiss posted hard. Felsky posted hard. Catch. Ball's up. Doesn't get it to go down. And while she steps to the line, as you can see our little split screen action, let's talk a little bit about these Upper Sandusky Lady Rams coming into the season 2-3. 2 of those 3 losses are to a very talented Wynford Royals squad. And to the Colonel Crawford Eagles, both of those squads still sitting at 5-0 respectfully to start their season. So 2 really good losses and some really good wins already for these Lady Rams. As you see Grace Walton, who's a junior point guard who's missed do it all, leads the team in assists, leads top 2 in rebounds, leads the team in points per game. Again, shoots 58% from 3, so does everything right, as the Lady Tornadoes are unable to capitalize on those 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grace Walton, as you mentioned, probably an early candidate for N10 Player of the Year. She does a lot for Upper Sandusky. And you mentioned, like, they have 2 losses to 2 undefeated teams. I know Saturday they lost to Wynford without Addie Newman, who's another 2 would now be a 3-year starter. So try not to read that much into that loss. But nonetheless, a tough league loss.
Well, and then that 3rd loss for these Lady Rams coming to Coach Natalie Lance and the Shelby Lady Whippets.
Yeah. Who are a tough year in and year out.
And they're trying to go wing to wing and get an open corner 3. They're not looking – I would expect Coach Vent to have drawn something up maybe during that quarter to feed the elbow and then find an open 3, but they're not looking to feed the elbow at all against this zone.
No, I agree. I would like to see them try to go to the high post a little bit more and play a little inside out, because that's probably the 2nd or 3rd time at least that we've seen them turn it over on a skip pass out of a flare screen.
As Addie Newman's going to pick up her first foul, 2nd of the quarter. And what's interesting this year, and something that I'll bring up now that we've got 2 fouls, the OHSAA completely changes the foul rule this year. So as you know, and as we all know that follow high school basketball, in years past it's been 7 free throw, or 1-and-1 at 7, 2 shots at 10. Now you get 5 per quarter. There's no more 1-and-1. You're just, once you get to 5 team fouls, you're going straight to the line for 2. They're trying to speed the game up, it seems like, but at the same time, you almost would think that slows it down because you're taking 2 fouls away from teams and you're taking the 1-and-1 away.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was to try to be more cohesive with the college and the NBA game, but I would tend to agree that I would think that would kind of slow the game down a little bit. There's Beeston on the wing. A good skip pass out of the short corner. Another good look for Columbian, just unable to capitalize there.
As we've seen a lot of that happen. A lot of good looks for Tiffen Columbian so far. Unable to get it to go down. You expect that luck at some point to change. And these shots they're missing, some of the bunnies they're missing, from 5-10 feet to go down, as there's another turnover by the Lady Rams.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Josh, the high post is where the ball's got to go right now.
Great feed again. They're using their size. So let's pick that coaching brain a little bit. What do you do differently if you're Coach Vint right now against this zone?
Yeah, I would stick somebody at the high post. At least not allow the guards. So we'll see the next possession, but Columbians guards have all this comfortability to be able to extend and kind of pressure themselves out to the volleyball line, and that's what's making the guard-to-guard passes tough. If you stick somebody at the high post, one of those two have got to at least pay a little bit of attention there, and kind of go from there. Let's see. I'll bet you if they turn it over again, Coach Vent's going to take a timeout.
As Columbian knocks down 2 free throws, makes it 10-8.
Here's the pressure again with Zeiss out front.
They're going to have a hand check. And they do such a good job of getting back. They run that 1-2-2 pressure, and they drop back so smoothly into that 2-3 zone that they run. There's no scramble. There's no nothing. It's well coached and well played defensively by Tiffen Columbian. And it almost forces those bad passes because they extend that pressure and they drop back so smoothly. You're not sure where you can go with the ball safely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most times when you see a 1-2-2, it kind of drops back to a 3-2. But they're settling back into a 3-2 zone versus play a little inside out. I think that's the look that you want from Upper Sandusky.
Absolutely. You get a Grace Walton